Gokul Damodar Prabhu. It's okay? Two, echo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was here 500 years ago. Haribo! Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, so we are in this holy place, our first stop in this Gaura Mandala Bhumi Safari. This is called Gaura Mandala Bhumi, a bit different than the Navadvip Mandal Parikrama. Navadvip Mandal Parikrama, we visiting the 9 islands, around Mayapur. It's a walking parikrama. So Gaura Mandala Bhumi, actually, Srila Prabhupada mentions as Gauda Mandala Bhumi. The Gauda refers actually to the area of Bengal. This is where Lord Mahaprabhu, he visited and has so many leelas in Bengal. So here, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years ago, and they have wonderful leelas of a pure devotee also of Lord Chaitanya. So I will kindly request maybe His Holiness Bhakti Vigna Nrisimha Swami Maharaj to let us know where we are, and we will continue explaining the program. Okay? So thank you everyone for coming. Today we left half an hour late, not so bad actually, but we tried to leave on time. So we wanted to leave at 6, we left 6:30. And some devotees still find it difficult, they call in the rickshaw or they walking. Today is no luggage, so we should come earlier. Please, devotees, come early. I was worried about Nitan Charan Prabhu, because I don't see him in the bus. He missed the bus. Actually, he said he was on the main road. And he saw the buses and he tried to stop the buses. But the bus driver he told me, oh, they must have think I am a local, So they didn't recognize him. So the bus just go. This is so many leelas happen on Safari like this. So we try to keep on time. By the way, just since I am talking about Nitai Charan Prabhu, he is a very senior devotee in our movement, the temple president in ISKCON, Birmingham, in England, so in UK. So very glad that he has come on Safari with us many times actually, with his good wife, and you see still only 82 years old, and he is very strong, keeping on Safari. So thank you very much, Maharaj. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanat Marandasya Jnanantana Shalakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pricharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschachate Shatavi.
Arrivo!
This garland Mahaprasada has been offered to the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So as we heard, we've come out of Mayapur, we've come out of Navadvip, and we're into the Gaura Mandala Bhumi, the greater region of the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. Gaura Mandala Bhumi includes places like Ekachakra and Katwa, Ambika Kauna, these kind of places. So here we've come to this place of Govinda Ghosh, who was an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was a brahmachari, and he was traveling with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At one point, Lord Chaitanya had some indigestion. Before they came to this village, the previous village, you know, sometimes sannyasis, you get too many opulent prasadam, too many dishes. And Lord Chaitanya is a sannyasi. But was he a sannyasi? I don't know. Was he a sannyasi, Marichi? Was he sannyasi at this time, or? He was not yet a sannyasi. Not yet sannyasi.
He was.
Huh?
He was a sannyasi.
She said he was a sannyasi.
He went to Vrindavan from Puri.
Yeah, I think he must have been sannyasi, because how could he be so strict? Right? Because he said to Govinda Ghosh, he said, Govinda Ghosh, you know, that I have some indigestion. I need haritaki. And Govinda Ghosh said, oh, I have one. And then Lord Chaitanya said, how is it you still have a harikat? You have it with you. He said, how is it you're carrying haritaki with you? You're keeping prasadam with you in your pocket. He said, this means you're not a grihasta. This means you are a grihasta. You're not a brahmachari. You have to get married. Lord Chaitanya gave him that order. So the order came from the Lord. So Govinda Ghosh, just because of one haritaki, haritaki is a kind of Ayurvedic medicine which you suck, which will help for the indigestion. So he had one, and he gave it to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya was surprised that, oh, you're keeping haritaki with you? This means you're not brahmachari, right? Brahmacharis, they cannot keep food. The same thing happened at Puri when Ramachandra Puri came to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw, oh, so many insects are here. This means you're keeping sweetmeats here. I heard you Gaudiya Vaishnavas eat too much. Now I can see it's true. Otherwise, how so many insects are moving here? So, and when Lord Chaitanya heard that, then Lord Chaitanya ordered his servant, reduce my prasadam. So similarly, Govinda Ghosh got told by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have to get married, take a wife, become a grihasta. Because your mentality is more grihasta, you're not the brahmachari. So get yourself married. So Govinda Ghosh accepted the wife. And they had the wife. In course of time, they had a child. But in course of time, the wife and the child, they both died. They left the world. And Govinda Ghosh was left alone. And he thought, now I'm on my own, my son also gone. Who will do Shrad for me? There's nobody left to do the Shrad for me. But that time, the deity, Gopinath, we saw the very nice deity here. Not very big, but very beautiful. Gopinath deity, that the deity spoke that I will do. Because he was worshipping the deity like his son. His son had died, but he was worshipping the deity as his son. You see, some people, other people, they may worship the deity as the father. Prabhupada told us in Christianity like that. They worship, they say, God, our Father, which art in heaven. Give us our daily bread, right? They pray to God, Father, give me bread, provide for me, take care of me. But when, in Vaishnava philosophy, we take God as the son rather than the father. And you provide for the son. You don't ask the father, when the father's there, you ask the father, give me money, give me this, give me that, The father comes, all the wants, all the needs of the son, you will come to the father. So we think more as the Lord as our son rather than as a father. And as a son, then we can give service. We can think more about the mood of being the servant rather than somebody who we go to provide for us. We want to give to God. We want to serve the Lord, offering service to Him. What can we do for Him? Well, we can cook for Him. We can offer some incense, some flowers. We can do these simple services. And in this way, we can offer some service. Deity is there. You can also bathe the deity. You can dress the deity, put ornaments on the deity. And in this way, offer some service for the Lord. And think of Him as your son. Just like Mother Yashoda, about Mother Yashoda, of course, that's very, very special way. But still, the mood, think of the deity like our son. And we want to provide. We want to take care of Him and provide for Him. Think of how more and more how we can serve Him and keep Him happy and comfortable. Just like the father thinks about the son, how to take care. So Govinda Ghosh was worshipping Krishna in that way. So when Govinda Ghosh's wife and son had left the world, then he said, now who will do Shraddha for me? I'm all alone. There's nobody here to offer that Shraddha. But the deity said, I will do it. Because you've treated me like your son, so my duty is to repay you. And Jaipataka Swami Maharaj said on his lecture about this place, he said that for more than 500 years now, the people in this village, every year, there's a day in the calendar when they do the Shraddha ceremony. So every year they do the ceremony and the deity will offer Shraddha for Govinda Ghosh. So this is a reciprocation between the Lord and His devotee. Right? Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. He reciprocates with his devotees. So Govinda Ghosh was such a wonderful devotee that the Lord took him like that. He accepted him as his father and he offered the Shraddha ceremony for his pleasure. So Samadhi of Govinda Ghosh is here, not very far away, 5 minutes walk. So we'll be going to see the Samadhi to offer our respects there. Anyway, that's a pastime which happened here. It's a very wonderful pastime. And Prabhupada does mention it in one purport, at least he talks about how the Lord becomes a child of His devotees and He will take care of His devotee just like a son should take care of their parents, their mother and father. So Lord Krishna, Lord Gopinath, He takes care of Govinda Ghosh in reciprocation for all the service which Govinda Ghosh had given to Lord Gopinath. So this is the Leela here. All right.
Thank you very much. How fortunate we are to be in this place, in this holy place. You know, my memory is not so good actually, you know, but I remember His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj. He came here many years ago. We're talking about maybe 30 years ago. Could be a bit more than this, maybe about 1992 probably. And but Bhadrabhararam Prabhu has good memory. Come, you please. He has a very good memory. Just tell us, share something about what happened and about this glorious moment.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhupada ki jai. This was, I think 1992 or 93 somewhere, when I used to be Jayapataka Maharaj's personal secretary. And we used to go every year with Namatta devotees around Navadip Mandal. And Agradip was one of them. So we came here with some of these devotees who were there maybe that time, Safari. It was not known as Safari that time. And it was a Mela, Agradip Mela. And the people we saw, amazing crowd. I remember standing on a platform near temple and the devotees coming in, like from top we could see black hair, no, like head, like a black water, waves of water, black water. So many people were coming that time, that day. And I think it was Guru Maharaj, I don't remember exactly, but you know how Guru Maharaj is very, he sometimes plays very transcendental tricks. So Gopinath was supposed to come, like Maharaj explained, that Govinda Ghosh was promised by Gopinath that I will do Tarpana for you. It is said that Gopinath used to personally do the Tarpana and he still does it on that particular day. So Jayapataka Maharaj, if my memory serves me properly, he told me, he said he wanted to be inside the place where they do the ceremony. So either he said or I thought myself, I can't remember, but I think he said you go to the pujari and tell him that we want to be inside this room where they do the ceremony. Now that was, you can see now they don't even allow cameras here. And those days there was no cameras like mobile phone. You have to carry, real big cameras, so they would never allow. And this was about recording video. And the video camera was like a big VHS size camera. You have to carry whole big thing and batteries. And anyway, he said that you tell them we can record the entire event if you allow us. This is what my memory tells me. Then I went there because now it was my mission to do it. And he wanted to be inside also. So I went, I somehow located the pujari here. On that side, that place. And I said, look, I can record the entire event for you. It's a big festival and video recording was a big thing that time. People would hire video recording as very rare cases. So the pujari somehow was convinced by Gopinath's desire that his pure devotees can be inside pure devotee. So he said, okay, you can do that. So I said, okay, that's very nice. Now, Jayapataka Maharaj already has gone out with devotees and a huge crowd. How to locate him? It was a big challenge to even locate him. At one point, I was waiting at the gate of the temple where Gopinath was supposed to come. And I saw a huge crowd coming. From the crowd, one crowd emerged. Thakur, Lord is coming, Lord is coming. Now I thought Lord is coming means they will immediately bring the deity in and close the door. Where is Guru Maharaj, Srila Acharya Pad. We used to call him Srila Acharya Pad. By the way, interestingly, I was studying about Srinivas Acharya's place. We are going to go today, right? And one of the books, he also used to be called Acharya Pad. It was very interesting anyway. So the Acharya Pad was, I said, where is he now? And there I see him holding one of the palanquin handle on his shoulder. And all are saying, Thakur. And so Guru Maharaj is also walking with the devotees, Amazing scene. So I thought, okay, he's here now, and we'll get in. What happened is that the pujaris picked up the deities and closed the door. And I was inside, and Guru Maharaj outside. So I thought, this is not good. So I said, Prabhu, you told me that my Guru Maharaj can come inside. Now he's outside, you close the door. No, nobody can come inside, nobody can come inside. And he was not willing to listen to me because it was very crowded place. And I said, then I'm not recording. I have to play the card, what to do. I said, I told you I will record if my Guru Maharaj also comes inside. Now you are not letting him in. I am inside. Okay, I go out. I will not record this. Okay, bring him. Open the door. Guru Maharaj walked in, but it was a very small place. Very small. Maybe I don't know if it's now what is the situation now, but very small room. And I remember a candle there. It was load shedding or there was no electricity that time maybe. A candle, and I was holding a big camera recording in a corner. They gave me some space there. I managed to get something. Now how is Jayapataka going to come in and where is he going to stand? But he can manage anything. There's one thing I see in him, that he can live in palaces with most sophisticated people. He can also live in villages with most common people. So he got in the room and he went behind me. I was already in the corner, in the small room. A small window was open there. Some light was coming in and some people were trying to peek in what's going on inside, and candle was there. And I was sitting in the corner, so Jayapataka Maharaj Acharya Pad, he came behind me and he stood on the corner like this. There was no space. He had to stand on his toes, like this. He was standing like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. He kept chanting. It was so hot that day. You'll see now that somebody is setting now. And it was sweating, but he wouldn't go out. And he kept chanting and watching the whole ceremony. Gopinath came, and he was already there by then. The devotees gave him the tarpana, the kusha grass in his hand, and they performed the ceremonies. And all this time, Jayapataka Maharaj Acharya Pad, he stood behind me in a very austere condition. He was chanting. And I hope that our Shyam Rasika Prabhu, who takes care of archives, he can find that video. It was recorded for almost maybe around an hour. And whole program finished. Guru Maharaj, Jayapataka Maharaj saw the program. I also could see the program by his mercy. And then he came out and Safari devotees were, that time the devotees were there. He said, I chanted, I think he said 14 or 15 rounds, something like that. He was chanting all the time. So it was a very wonderful memory. I was telling some devotees yesterday, and Mariji said, what is that? I said, something happened there. Okay, come to Agrideep, tomorrow we can talk about it. I said, okay, fine. So by his mercy, I came here. He encouraged me. It was very wonderful opportunity to be with Jayapataka Maharaj at that time and also today with all of you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Bhadrabalaram Prabhu. So wonderful. Wow, 9:36. Yeah. So we're going to serve here? Oh, Abhishek? Okay. Okay, so now this is the most auspicious moment going to happen now. Will be the Abhishek of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus footprints. Today, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami has dialysis, so he will be also leading also the ceremony together with the sannyasis on this Abhishek on video call, okay, on video. So we'll be with all of us, and so there will be first all the senior devotees, sannyasis, Srila Prabhupada disciples will be offered the Abhishek, and then we will offer some Pushpanjali, and then maybe also we'll have a system so everyone can offer the Ganga water. Maybe we pass around one Kailash or pot. Also, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami sent the Ganga water, no? That he also touched together, with the devotees yesterday when he was giving the lecture. Yesterday I will say it was the official starting of the Gauramanda Labhumi Safari. He gave the welcome address, and he also talked about the holy places that we're visiting today. We have, he talked about Agradwip, and he also talked about Chakundi, the birthplace of Srinivasa Acharya. Those are very short videos. The first video is 15 minutes. He talked about Agradwip, and 8 minutes, some very beautiful leelas of Srinivasa Acharya. Maybe on the group we will put the link. Maybe we can upload so whoever was not present, you can also hear the leelas from him. Anyway, that's it. That was, I say, the official inauguration of our safari starting today, our first day. So like this, every night he will be talking about the next place. Remember, we're going to have prasadam dinner. We're going to serve the dinner at 6:30 p.m. We're serving. Where the buses were standing today? In the Vamsi Bhavan. Okay, behind the Vamsi Bhavan is a Prabhupada kitchen. Very nice hall, actually, very beautiful hall. Every night the prasada will be there, served at 6:30, 7:30, stop serving. By 7:30, already the kata is starting until 8 p.m. Sometimes they have a bit of delay. Someone who need to rest a bit earlier, you can also hear the kata online. They have, maybe we can provide the link. It's online, no? Every night, actually, he talk about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or he give classes which are broadcast online. So we can also provide the link, so you can also hear the kata in case you cannot come of the holy places. So, okay. So you just remain sit until we check that everything is organized, and I connect with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami.